Hi, Kanisha. I'm Crystal. I'm a crisis worker here. So I'm hearing that you're feeling suicidal. Can you tell me more about that?
Yes, when I was growing up, when I was in high school, I didn't have very many friends, so I was by myself a lot. And then once I graduated high school and I got to college, I had all these friends and everybody was paying attention to me. And then I just feel like I am back in that same state when I was in high school where I have no friends and I don't have this attention. And I think that's where it's coming from.
Okay. So these suicidal thoughts, did you have them in high school or is that a new thing?
I think it's a new thing now that I've had like a taste of attention. Now I feel like I can't live without it.
Okay. Have you tried to suicide before?
I have not.
Okay. And do you have a plan on as to how you would?
I've thought about it. I would probably take pills, if anything.
Do you have access to those?
Yes, I have access to some of my family's medication, and that's probably what I would take.
Are you under any medication right now?
No, not currently.
Okay. Are you under any other substances? Like, do you like to drink or do other drugs?
Yes, I don't do any of the drugs, but I drink a couple times a week.
Okay. And just alcohol?
Yes.
Do you smoke marijuana or take marijuana in any other way?
No.
Okay. And so with the alcohol a couple times a week, how many days a week on average would that be?
Anywhere from 3 to 4. Sometimes if it's a really rough week, I'm probably pushing it towards 5.
Okay. When's the last time you did?
Just the other night.
Okay. Have you had anything today?
Not today, no.
Going along with these suicidal thoughts, have you had any thoughts of hurting other people?
No, not other people.
Okay. Just yourself then, not your followers, your family, like anybody that you know?
No, I haven't thought much about it, just myself.
And are you having any hallucinations, either visual or like, have you felt anything on your body that you can't explain, anything like that?
No.
So if you were to go home right now, what would you think you would do?
I would probably go home and drink.
Is that kind of like your way of coping right now?
Yes, I find release in the alcohol.
And about how much do you drink usually every time you do?
It varies. Probably, I try not to drink that much, but sometimes I lose track and I drink way more than I should.
Has this affected your work or like other social life, aspects of your life?
Sometimes I find it hard to go to work because I drink excessively. But other than that, it's just that. It's affecting my work ethic a little bit.
And have you been doing this for a long period of time, or has that just been a very recent thing?
It's been happening for quite a while.
Have you noticed it have an effect on your body or your health?
I know that it has for sure. It just helps me. At the time, it just feels really good. I forget about everything that's happening, and then come the next day, it's just, I feel hungover, I would say. Probably that's why it's affecting my work ethic. And then that's probably the biggest thing, but I know it's not the best for me.
Have you had any doctor visits recently where they have told you if you're healthy or not healthy based on that?
I haven't, but I'm sure if I did go, they probably would say I was unhealthy.
Okay. Have they taken your urine sample and your blood tests?
No, not yet.
Okay, so they're going to have that done. And for now, I think you're pretty safe to go home. So I would recommend that you go to an AA meeting or see a therapist or both, whatever you feel comfortable with. Do you think you would be able to do that?
I think that's a good idea.
Okay. Have you had any therapists before or gone to any of those AA meetings?
No, I've never been before.
Okay, so we'll get that information to you, and you should go to that. But I think after that we take those tests and a nurse sees you, then you'll be good to go home.
Okay, thank you for your help.
Thank you, Kanisha.